It's week 6 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Giants and the Commanders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Graham going to set up to throw. He'll get that to Hurst out of the backfield.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, New York.
Off the play fake, here's Graham. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Graham to throw.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Graham to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Graham. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Graham now off the bootleg. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Again, it's Graham. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1. It's Graham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On 1st and 10, it's Graham. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble in 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Graham. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Giants.
And off the option, he'll try and run with it. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Graham. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Graham will throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Washington on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Graham. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. Barkley, inside handoff. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. Emmanuel Forbes up from the secondary to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Call it a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Graham. Before he's out of bounds. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Washington now going to use the gun. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hardy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. Back to throw here. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Third down from the gun, Graham. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. Graham going to look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Commanders 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line, it ran out of gas at the end, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he floated one out there incomplete. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Check it.
They'll set up to throw. And they'll let it go deep for Cruz. It's caught inside the 25. The outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
You got to be right at them if you're going to run the football, and if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Warriors 70.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will tie things at 17-all. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Graham going to set up to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Graham to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 30. 3rd down and 1. Here's Graham to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the... Back now at FedEx Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll throw on first down with Graham. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
He'll get that to Hurst out of the backfield. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. 3rd and 7 now. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Santos' kick is up and through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Cruz. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Dunlap.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
18, Rattler, 18, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him
Oh, now meanwhile, the pass incomplete, but penalty flags on the field. There might very well have been early contact there.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Flushed out right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
On first and 10, it's Graham.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now Graham. He's got Hamler. Oh, and now some space to operate. Still going. They can't stop him.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Santos with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Now Washington
down by a field goal, 53 ticks to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here.
Panther 60, Panthers ready.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for a tight end. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
They'll look to throw. And caught by Cruz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Grounding, offense.
Now, we saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll come up now on second down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
Blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen? They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Graham. Wide open receiver complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
First down, Giants.
Again, it's Graham. That ball caught by Slayton. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in over.